What's up, Fly Girl and Fly Guys? It's your girl, Tiara Brion, and don't you forget it, welcome back to my channel. I, first and foremost, want to make a disclaimer. I am outside, so if you hear any cars driving by, if you just hear anything in the background, I'm outside. We in nature with it, okay? To all of my people who vibe high and you are a part of the fam, I appreciate y'all. If you want to be a fly girl or fly guy today, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Or maybe sometime during this video, you are just going to feel the need to hit subscribe. But today, we are going to talk about a really important topic. We're going to talk about protecting your peace. What exactly does that mean? How do you do it? Like, we hear it all the time. You know, we tell our friends this all the time. We see it on posts on social media. So let's really dive in and talk about it. Let's see what it do. You know, I did write a few notes down just to make sure that I am touching on every part of this. And hey, I might not. It's cool. But go ahead and comment below and just let me know what you think while you're watching this vid, or if you have any other points that you want to touch on. Okay, so first and foremost, protecting our peace. What exactly is peace? It's a freedom of any type of disturbance. It's making sure that you have a very tranquil vibe, that you don't have any uneasy feelings. I feel like peace is also a feeling, right? It's how we feel. And when our energy is disturbed, our life feels a little bit chaotic, right? So how are we going to maintain that? Because, life is an experience. Life is a journey. And this is something that you have to work on. This is, like self-development and self-growth. Maintaining your peace is something that you have to work on in every day. And it's something that you have to pinpoint. And I definitely feel like this is an essential foundation and a key point and aspect of life. Okay, so protecting your peace comes in many different forms. It comes in many different aspects of your life. And it's also just based off of, your health mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, socially. You can protect your peace in all of these ways. And can go into not answering that phone call because you simply just don't feel like talking, or you got something you got to do. It could go into not spending your money on something because you're intentionally spending. You're not just, blowing your money everywhere or you're around a certain amount of, a certain group of people, and you living a life that you can't even really live up to. You know what I'm saying? It could be, you eating right and you making better choices in regards to what foods that you eat, drinking water daily instead of drinking like high fructose and high sugar drinks, or just the interpersonal relationships, every relationship that you have with somebody, whether it's your family, your friend, your romantic partner, your coworkers. I definitely feel like it's important to, communicating your feelings. I mean, that's also when it comes to protecting your peace, but I am going to get more into detail with that. Ultimately, doing what's best for you. You are setting the tone for your life. You're setting the tone of how you want people to perceive you. You are setting the tone of the energy and the vibration that you're putting out. So what you're putting out, of course, is going to come back to you. So you're basically setting your vibration, right? This is law for every aspect in life and your health. Protecting your peace is also a big deal, especially on your mental health, right? Are we cultivating positive thoughts? Are we creating a safe space in our mind? Because our mind has such a great influence on how we live our day-to-day life. Essentially, what you think turns into your actions. It turns into the emotions that you begin to feel. We have to make sure that we are feeding ourselves good things, right? We water our plants, and, we just want to make sure that we are affirming ourselves of great things to occur. Like, you remember things that you heard or somebody said to you a long time ago. So if that's, sometimes we have trauma that we still remember, or things that people tell us, or things that we've heard, and we still remember it today. So just think about the effect of our thoughts and how powerful that they can be. If you can remember something years ago and it's still affecting us, then you might want to start, feeding yourself life in this present moment. Ways that you can do that: you can write down affirmations to tell yourself every day. I am a money magnet. I am creating financial freedom for me and my family. I am breaking generational curses. I am a powerful human being. Like, you want to feed yourself things that are going to make you feel powerful, right? You can also protect your peace through journaling. You can listen to different types of hurts. I feel like whatever puts you in a peaceful state in your mind, like however you can create that safe space in your mind. When you are listening to hurts, they're tuned at a certain frequency that can make you feel a certain type of way. So you can have there are many different types, but if you haven't really already looked into it, I would definitely look into it, and maybe I will plug it somewhere in this video. When it comes to just creating a safe mental space too, I also feel like it's very important, especially in our social relationships, that we are setting boundaries. Okay, so you pretty much want to pretty much lay down the foundation of how people should treat you, or how you treat yourself, but also how other people treat you, right? So you can create and set a boundary in every type of way. Of course, saying no is a huge way to set that boundary. Like when you know that you don't want to do something, or you might not even have the time to do something without feeling bad that you said no. Okay. So saying no is definitely a huge way to set your boundary. The way you interact in your personal relationships, what you allow in your personal relationships, and how you allow people to treat you. Again, the food choices that you eat. If you have a list of things to do, create that boundary to do it. If somebody calls you like, yo, let's go out this and the third, oh, I'm sorry, I haven't completed this yet. So, and in that way, you create a schedule for your life, or you create a daily schedule of what time I'm going to do this, or when I'm going to do that, or at least what I'm doing today, right? So that is another important aspect. I believe, again, your space, right? People being in your life is a privilege, right? Your access is a privilege, right? So you want to make sure that the people that you have in your environment, the people that you call your friends, your loved ones, your close ones, you want to make sure that their energy is at a high level, right? Because if I'm vibing high, I want the people around me to be vibing high as well, right? So if I allow somebody into my space that has negative energy, who's complaining, or every time I share great news, they kind of bring you down, or it's just constantly in drama. It's just constantly when this person is present in your realm, you have an easy feeling, or it's just something doesn't feel right? Trust that. Like when that happens, that's God talking to you and letting you know, like, yo, somebody is disturbing my peace. How are you going to protect it? All right. So you're going to protect it in a way of knowing you're going to trust your intuition, and you're only going to allow people who are, again, vibing at the same energy level as you in your space. First and foremost, and that's on period. We're making sure that when it comes to our emotions, that we are communicating our emotions and our expectations. Sometimes too, you might come into a point with somebody where you have these uncommunicated expectations, right? We are verbally expressing how we feel. We're letting our emotions out. We're writing them down. We're expressing ourselves in a way that you can express how you feel. You can do that through dancing, walking in nature, singing, listening to music, watching a movie, and whatever way that you can express your feelings. You don't always have to journal, or you don't always have to meditate or do yoga. I feel like there are plenty of ways where you can get in tune with yourself and that you can express your emotions. So now that I'm talking about getting in tune, the most important key to protecting your peace is to make sure that you are putting in time for you to have a one-on-one with God, with spirit, with your ancestors, with your angels. You want to make sure that you're putting in that time to connect with yourself and to connect with the Most High, right? That's super important. So even though you might have a long list of things that you have to do today, and sometimes we make these lists and we might not complete everything on our list, but one thing that I'm going to make sure that I do every single day is to make sure that I put time out to talk to God, to connect with God. You can talk to God in many ways. You can pray, you can journal. I literally could just be sitting here right now and just talking to him. Like, I I could be walking outside and just talking to him. I could be at work and in my head, I'm just talking, and guess who I'm talking to? I'm talking to spirit, right? So I feel like if you can just create that type of, that feeling and just connect, if you can find yourself to connect anywhere, it will definitely elevate you. It will definitely raise your vibration. It's really way easier than we make it seem, right? We try to make things so difficult when in reality, it's way easier than we're making it. If you could take away anything from, how to protect your peace and how to really love yourself and love yourself so much that no matter what or who you're around or what you're doing in life, you are making sure that you're putting yourself first, that you are happy and that you are peaceful and that you are enjoying and really truly loving and honoring yourself and the life that you live, okay? The most important thing to take away is to have faith, right? Whatever you believe in, however you do it, have faith, have faith, have faith, have faith, right? Just know, and this is going into having faith, having a positive mindset, doing what's best for your body, who you're surrounding yourself with and allowing into your space, how you are expressing your emotions and how you feel. This comes with everything. Just having faith that everything is going to flow and everything is going to go accordingly and as such and how it's supposed to be, how it should be. I'm not going to control anything because I have faith and I know God is going to take care of me. I know that it's going to happen, right? It's going to happen in whatever way that it's supposed to happen, right? Because you know how we like to get, we like to kind of try to control how things work. No, we can only control the things that we can, right? And the things that we have power of controlling, right? Don't compare yourself to other people and accept the things that you cannot change, right? Don't sit here and compare your situation to another person's situation. This ain't it. This ain't it. You guys weren't here to do the same thing, so never compare yourself. And here goes the cat. You feeling what I'm saying? Never compare yourself, right? And again, accept the things that you can't change. Come to terms with it. Accept it, right? You are resilient. You're powerful. We're moving forward. We are evolving. We are growing. We're spiritually sound. We are divinely guided. We are protected, right? This is how you have to talk to yourself every day, and this is how you protect your peace. At least this is how I protect my peace, because, baby, we vibing high over here. We part of the Vibe High family. I am a fly girl. I am a fly girl. You are a fly girl. You are a fly guy, right? And I only say that because I vibe high. And when you vibing high, you just flying through it. You flowing through it, baby. Anywho, this is your girl, Tiara Breon, and don't you forget it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. Go ahead and drop a comment below. Share this video to your homegirl or your homeboy. And go ahead and follow me on my social media at Tiara Breon on Instagram, TiaraBriann. It's Tiara Breon, and don't you forget it. I love y'all. Peace. The cat said meow.